Good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome. Happy Thursday afternoon. I wanted to come on live to do a video on worthiness, receptivity, and love. And even though they could seem like they're completely different things, they all go together. So we're going to start. Hi, Melissa. We're going to start with this rose. So I recently got some beautiful flowers from Trader Joe's, and I just want you to first just tune into this rose and see the beauty of this rose. Just take a deep breath, let it go. If you're sitting or if you're standing, feel your feet on the ground. Just tune in to the beauty of this rose. Tune down from your head and move into your heart. Hey, Scotty. Hey, Hazy. So I'm talking today about these three things because I've been noticing them being patterns that are coming up in my own life as well as the lives of some family and friends and clients as well. So basically, we tend to block ourselves from receiving. And when we do that in so many subtle ways because we have been conditioned to believe that there is only a limited supply of things, and we block ourselves from receiving, whether that be love or money or abundance. Wellness we seem to be okay with if we're good with knowing how to take care of our bodies. But there's many ways that, we block ourselves. So I just want us to really tune into really understanding that if we line up with whatever it is we want and we believe we are worthy, then everything starts to fall into place. I have always been a type A personality, a doer and an achiever, and I always feel that I have to do, go, go, go. And I've really been learning to take a step back, to ground down, to center, and to get back into alignment. And so what am I getting in alignment with? I'm getting in alignment with my breath, in alignment with my body, and in alignment with my higher self, my soul self. And the only way that I can do that is by slowing down, by being in stillness, and by listening to silence, and spending time in meditation, and just taking time to be guided. So in business, a lot of the time, entrepreneurs especially want to feel like we always have to push and figure it out, and it has to be difficult. But what if we stepped into instead ease, effortlessness, and harmonious ways of being? What if everything was easy, effortless, and harmonious? And I'm here to tell you that it can be, and it is, and it will be. And I really do believe that it's going to get better and better and better. So it really starts with us feeling and knowing that we are worthy. There is nothing you have to do to be more worthy than you already are. So if you're having difficulty with that, then maybe start to practice an affirmation like, I am worthy. I wanted to share a mantra from my yoga training, as well as just all the years that I've practiced yoga. I've come across some mantras that mudra. I have a mantra also, but a mudra. So mudra is a hand position. And basically this one is you take your hands and you place your thumb and your pinky fingers together, and you open your hands like this, and then you place your hands to your heart. And it's called the offering of flowers. It's the lotus flower. I'm trying to get it to where it's there, where it looks more even. It's called the offering of flowers. And the lotus flower is this beautiful flower that starts down in the mud and then rises up amongst the muck and the mud into the beautiful sunlight at the top of the water in the pond, in the yoga tradition. And so this really helps us if you can just sit and breathe and close your eyes and center and feel into, I am open to receiving. I allow myself to receive the abundance and the gifts and the blessings that are waiting for me. I am worthy. I am open to abundance, prosperity, and wellness, and love and money to come to me in both expected and unexpected ways. So you can use whatever fits in your life. You don't have to use all of those words, but I just wanted to invite you to consider how much abundance is out there, that the paradigm that we've been taught is actually false, and that we do live in an infinite, abundant universe. And not only is there enough for everyone, there is more than enough for everyone. It is about being in flow. You know, money is just an energy. It's an exchange of energy. And so if we can see money as water and just keep it flowing, and the more that we give, the more that we receive, but we don't give from a place of wanting to receive. We give from a place of knowing that that is what we innately want to do. We're giving from a place of like love from our hearts. And then universal law is that it will come back in whatever way it comes back. And so it's just about being open to abundance and prosperity, and knowing that you are worthy of that in whatever form it comes in. So in addition to this flower, I see Leilani just arrived. I wanted to show this. You'll have to watch the replay. And hey, Molly Margaret. So thanks for joining me, you guys. I just wanted to show how gorgeous this flower is. And if you really, like, you could get lost in this flower. It's a natural mandala. So anything that's circular and repetitive in nature and is in a pattern form, that's a mandala. Mandala art is very healing. You can create it in so many different forms in different ways, but it really helps like integrate and bring into wholeness. But that could be another video. But anyway, along the lines of worthiness and receptivity, I wanted to show this amethyst. So I got this amethyst one day at, ironically enough, Home Goods. And I feel like it was only, I can't remember exactly how much it was, but I know it was under $15. There is no way Home Goods would be selling this amethyst now at $15 unless there was some fluke, because I've seen the crystals at Home Goods now and they've definitely upped their prices. But like when I found this, I was like, oh my goodness, this is the most beautiful thing. And I just was guided to it. And to me, it's just another example of like the beauty and the infinite abundance of our world. I've been to the Tucson Gem Show many times because I grew up in Tucson. I went to high school in Tucson, and there is so much amethyst there. And it's just stunning. As a kid, I was always fascinated by this stone also, because I remember the first time we went somewhere and there was this guy cutting rocks. And basically they looked like this on the outside. Like they were round and they were kind of ugly. And he had this like special tool and he sawed through it. And then on the inside, this is what it looked like. And I was like, wow. And then later I had this realization that on the outside, even though we are absolutely beautiful on the outside, we may just focusing on everything on the outside isn't even close. I mean, this could be beautiful as well, but it's not even close to the beauty that you are inside. The beauty and the light and the light, I don't even know how to say it. Like, it's so amazing. You can't even speak it in words. It's good to just like be in stillness and ask that question, who am I? Because what I do know is that you are not just the personality, the name that you were given at birth. You're not just that. You are so much more. You are one with all of life, one with the divine, one with all of creation, this expansive soul that your mind can't comprehend. So the only way to tune into that is by going into your heart, going into your body, and feeling that presence. And then life is really about living in that joy. And sometimes, triggers and other things are going to come up that you're going to need to just peel away. And it's like a snake shedding its skin, or an onion peeling away one layer at a time. That's all you have to do. You have to be able to hold space for the uncomfortable triggers that rise up. Because when you're able to do that, you're cultivating like a strength, and a spiritual strength and an emotional strength that then helps you. And then the next time it's not so difficult. The trigger isn't so heavy or so strong. Um, and then we stop this cycle of violence that our culture is in, and we create more love, and we create more bliss, and we recognize that there is abundance galore. I was given this affirmation from Sarah Landon, a friend of mine and someone I'm working with, and I absolutely love. She gave a message from the council, who are her guides that she channels, and her message for abundance was galore, galore, or their message was galore, galore, I have everything I need and more. Galore, galore, I have everything I need and more. So practice that. And also, I love that I am open to receiving money, abundance, wealth, prosperity in both expected and unexpected ways. So what else did I want to say? Okay, so I mentioned the mudra, which is the hand gesture. That's the lotus flower mudra, and it's just, you can just sit in a comfortable seat and then just hold your hands here and just breathe, close your eyes, and then be open to receiving. And then if you notice a place where, in your life, as you go through life, that you're blocking receiving, then ask about that. Get curious about that. Don't judge it, but just say, that's interesting. And then just, and just uncover it a little bit. Then there's one more thing. I have a mantra, which is Om Mani Padme Hum. So it's spelled O-M, and then M-A-N-I, which is the second word, Padme, which is P-A-D-M-E, and then Hum, which is H-U-M. I kind of say it like home. So Om Mani Padme Hum. Deva Premal is an artist. She sings the song absolutely beautifully on one of her albums. So if you just Google that or look in iTunes, you can find the song. But Om Mani Padme Hum. So that is the lotus flower mantra. And sometimes I find that the Sanskrit is also very helpful, just to kind of work through some things. And because it's not in English, it kind of gets your logical mind out of the way a little bit more, and you can just kind of flow with it and be with it. And I've had like so many songs downloading, whether they be the Sanskrit type of songs or other songs. I had today Tom Petty, I'm Learning to Fly, come into my head. And yesterday I had Soup Dragons, I'm Free to Do What I Want Any Old Time. And I was like, these are great songs. So I highly recommend music. Okay. So in summary, I just want to say, get in alignment with who it is that you want to be, like who it is that you're becoming, who it is that you already are, but like visualize that whatever it is that you project into the future, just a little bit, like who it is that you're stepping into, that higher, better, higher self, being embodied. You already are that, but how can you bring that into this form, into this body right now? Like, how can you do that? So it's just becoming aligned with whatever that is. Surrounding yourself with positive people and saying and thinking positive words and affirmations. So I've given you quite a few to get started with. And thank you guys so much for being here. I love all of you, and I'm happy to be back on making videos again. I'm going to be slowly starting to make more videos again. I had to take a little mini hiatus. But Anyway, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'm going to sign off for now and take care. Namaste.